Hey guys, this is the Myers fan back with another video. And with Scream 7 being a month away, if I'm not mistaken, I wanted to talk about a few things that don't make sense about this franchise. Since we're talking about Scream 7, this kind of goes into continuity, which I'm really big on as a horror fan. Here's the first thing that doesn't make sense. Ghostface's signature weapon, the knife. Why that particular knife? Why? What's so special about it? You would think that with it being a different killer or a killer in general, that he would use or she would use anything they could get their hands on. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, well, Ghostface does use other weapons. Yes, he/she does occasionally, but for the most part, they use that knife. What's so special about it? Here's the second thing. Sidney Prescott. Why? With it being a different killer, you would think that they wouldn't care about Sidney. Some of you are going to say, well, what about all that drama that happened with her mom all those years ago? Okay, I understand that. But you would think that that would be all the more reason why they wouldn't want to go after her. You would think that they would be over it by now. I thought that was something that was only exclusive to Billy and Stu. And with Billy and Stu being dead, who else is left alive to give a shit? It just doesn't make any sense. It comes across as really gimmicky. Having Sidney in the franchise for the sake of having Sidney, as opposed to actually having a story behind it. This isn't like Halloween, where Michael Myers was trying to kill his sister for the sake of wiping out his family line. For some reason, everybody that comes to Woodsboro hates Sidney, and it just doesn't make any sense. Here's the final thing I want to talk about, and this is the most annoying. Stu Macher. What's the fans' obsession with Stu all of a sudden? I mean, they've always been fascinated with his death, but this is just annoying at this point. It's always Stu's alive, Stu's alive, Stu's alive. If Stu is alive, so what? How does that help the movie? What does it bring to the movie? And don't tell me that it's cool because he comes back after 30 years. Okay, let's go with that. Say he does come back after 30 years. What the fuck has he been doing for the past 30 years? Why would he come back now when he's old? And then some of you are going to say, well, they could do a storyline where he leads a cult to try to kill Sidney. Okay, but again, what is the point of all that when he could have just killed her himself? Wouldn't he have shown up by now? Again, this isn't like Halloween where you're some badass immortal killer. This guy had a TV dropped on his head, and you're telling me that after that, he's just going to sit there and wait 30 years and just pop up for one last hurrah? If he does that, that's fine, but again, it makes it look cheesy and gimmicky. Why? Why is it so important for Stu to come back? And you can't just say you want him back just for the sake of wanting him back. What does having him back actually bring to the story? How does it advance the story? How? You can't just say you want him back just to have him back. So those are the things that already don't make sense about Scream 7. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you for listening. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. Please be sure to follow me on all forms of social media at the MyersFan25 and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Thank you for watching.